are.
And so point of view, my point of view is, to be a blessing.
Yes. To be a blessing, you are a blessing.
What's that?
You are a blessing.
Yes. And you got me clear when I said, do you want to join my club of rich and slim and healthy and satisfied? And you said, I am all those things.
Yeah.
It was very nice to hear that, because that was, you're a reflection of me too.
Right. That's what you are.
So I say, you're a compliment to my consciousness.
When I equate myself with the past, or if I were to equate myself, well, I used to be like this or I used to be like that, I would be dragging myself down in this moment. I don't compare myself to the past anymore. I understand that there were things I had to go through, and I went through them. They're over. It's done. If the ego is still holding on to equating itself to the past, well, once upon a time I did this and I achieved this, or I fell here or I fell there. What is the purpose of going through that in the now, when all it takes to transform you is to make a choice, a decision? Decide what you are now. Decide what you are now, not based on the past belief system, but what you are now, just to make a decision. It's like putting on what you want to wear. What color do you want to wear today? Today I'm wearing blue. Today I'm wearing tan. Today I am the person. I create my own identity of the person who is that, what do you call it, thin, smart, rich.
Rich, slim, healthy, and satisfied.
Yeah, today.
Well, there are days when I say, okay, how does it feel? I lie in bed and I say, oh, how does it feel to have this person next to me? And how does it feel to have that person in the car with me when when I'm going somewhere? And I get the feeling, or rich and slim and healthy and satisfied. Look in the mirror and I say, regardless of what the mirror is showing me, I am rich and slim and healthy and satisfied. I have a sign that says I'm thin right now, and then I'm good for a while, and then it wanes.
Right, because
so
the thoughts of
more dedicated commitment here to this. I have a book says, tell your feelings, not tell your feelings how to feel good, but it's called something about feelings, and she writes Feelings.
Feelings. Right.
Get the feelings, but I think what I'm hearing is to continually make that decision to have those feelings. Be aware when the feelings aren't. You said be aware and say, oh, that's the ego.
Right. Well, do you identify yourself with a person who gets up in the morning and brushes their teeth and every day?
Yes, but I don't necessarily do it like the minute I get up every day.
Okay,
Sometimes
but you do brush your teeth every day.
I do brush my teeth every day.
Would you? What is it that would say to you? You know what? I don't feel like brushing my teeth today. I'm not going to brush them today. And then the next day you don't brush them. Has that ever happened to you? Like you go a week without brushing your teeth?
No, not a week.
Why not?
Because my mouth doesn't taste good. It's not fresh. I don't feel like I clean my mouth.
Okay. So what's the difference between a person that identifies with the I brush my teeth every day because I like the way it feels, etc. I don't want to get cavities, blah blah blah. And the person that says I'm going to juice every day or I'm going to eat healthy every day, and then decides they don't want to, even though when they don't eat healthy, they don't feel so good. What's the difference?
No, but that's the one I identify with. That one who does feel good, and does the juice and then doesn't, and then realizes they don't feel that good, and it's not making them as happy as when they juiced.
Right.
And I still put up with that. I have like the other woman here.
So what you're identifying with is that you're living with another entity inside yourself that says it's okay not to do this now, and it's okay not to feel good about myself now, right?
Well, it seems like I'm not saying there's another entity, but I'm saying that it almost feels like a takeover.
Well, you're describing like another personality that you've allowed yourself to live with, that takes over and says it's okay to fall down and not do what I know is right for me or good for me, and because because I'm not worthy of getting to that high place of feeling and looking the best that I can be, or whatever. True or false?
True.
Okay. Then,
but I don't hear it like that.
Well, I know you don't hear it like that, but if it's true, then it's true, or if it's false, it's false.
Right, true.
It feels true. Okay, then when you tap, you're going to tap on even though I allow myself to be in the company of an entity or another personality or a thought system, an idea that takes me out of my what? That takes me away from my what?
The first word came was success.
Success?
Success came.
Yeah. So
it keeps me from being all that I can be, because I know that. I mean, I'm sitting here with artwork on my table that's been sitting here for months, and I turn my back on it.
Right.
And then I say, okay, when the time is right, go with the flow. But I feel that I can do more, and I feel that I can be more productive. I feel that I can be more organized. I mean, there's a whole list of things.
Right.
I feel like I'm not being as productive as I could be, although I am making strides.
Right.
Slowly.
We're always making strides, because in the midst of our falling back, we are learning more and more about the self, the true self versus the ego self, and you're going to be able to become more aware of how to strengthen the part of you that is authentic. And, in spite of the fact that the ego is always going to try to sabotage the growth that you have. And it can't. That's the bottom line. It really can't sabotage it unless you're willing to do that. Unless you're willing to take it to that level, you're still going to learn. It might kill you, but you're still going to learn. Everything is a learning experience. The Course in Miracles says the only reason we die is because we believe in death.
Right.
I mean, my God, when I read that, I was thinking, okay, so there really is no death. That is why you hear these stories about people haunting and talking to animal. They recorded a man's voice recently when a dog went into this room where the house was haunted, and you heard the man saying on this recorder, oh my God, the dog can see me. And when I heard that, I thought, oh my God, so it's just a guy standing there without his physical body, right. So he's like dead to us because we can't see him. But he's really just this guy, He didn't ascend to the place where he should have gone because he's still holding on to his ego. Oh my God, so what is real death? Death is the ego. Death is holding on to the identity of who the heck you think you are. This is why I said when you learn about what you are as opposed to who you are, it takes you beyond the body so that you don't have to identify with just this one personality, this one that you're much bigger than that. And then when you get to that space where you can have these higher thought processes that you kind of turn around and look at the little measly, stupid, idiotic thought process of the ego, and you go, oh, I forgive that. You know, you kind of look at it with compassion, and you go, I forgive those thoughts that I had in the past. I forgive the person I used to be in the past. I forgive it all. And you get on with today, this moment now. Everything is fresh, brand new. And then you can begin more clean, more without identifying with who you used to be. Oh, I'm going to fail again. Those are all ego-driven thoughts. So before you can get back on your program, you've got to get with the program of understanding how your mind works. You know?
Yes.
That's all. It's that simple. And be aware and vigilant as to how your mind works. So if you're going to fall back and eat something that you don't want to eat now after we've had this conversation, what you're going to do is eat whatever that food is slowly, deliberately, consciously, with love. You're going to savor every bite, and you're going to notice whether it makes you feel good, or if satiates you, or if it's sticky or gooey or whatever, but you're going to be mindful. You're not going to judge it. You're just going to become aware, so that you can get the mind out on the table and say, okay, these are the thoughts I have about this food, about me eating this food, and weigh it again. Does it give me peace, or does it liberate me? Does it, and then you go ahead and finish that food, but you do it mindfully.
Well, here's the other thing. Now I'm down to very little in my refrigerator, and I like it. Then when I go shopping, I'm pretty good. I've been getting better at my shopping. I haven't put any, bad things or not bad things, but things that I didn't really think where I should be eating came into my basket. And then I would eat I would eat it all, not feel that good, and then I like it better when there's hardly anything in my refrigerator. I mean, there's a half a sweet potato and half a zucchini and a half a broccoli, and an onion, I think. That's it.
Uh-huh.
So it's nice. What's in there now is nice, and I will eat nice. It's just when I go shopping that I forget. I forget a little about being nice.
Yeah. Okay.
That's an old habit too. That just like thinking
you
that I
don't
need
forget.
to.
We don't. Yeah, it's not about forgetting. It's about getting drugged or going into that mindlessness that we allow ourselves to forget, and we allow ourselves to get hypnotized.
Yeah, because sometimes I go in there and when I was juicing and feeling good, I went in and I walked right past all that stuff, and it didn't even, I wasn't even interested in it.
Right.
So I do know that I have the capability of getting to that place. It's like when I fasted, I got past even thinking that I wanted anything like, I would see people